Okay, this is going to be the fourth and final video discussion until the final project. Just finished up with Chapter 12 and the learning activity, where I was tasked with creating something for the young alumni from our sports programs. I thoroughly enjoyed doing that, actually. It was stressful at first because I wasn't really sure how to attack it. But from there, once the nerves subsided, I decided to, grit my teeth, look at what I learned. And what really helped was actually the TED Talk on getting donations. So I drew a little bit from what I learned from that TED Talk to put into my brochure. And hopefully you'll catch up on a couple of those things. But I also, used a little bit of psychology that I've learned in my undergraduate and political science too, which deals with, asking people for anything. On to the actual chapters. So chapter 10, which dealt with facilities and event management, I actually have the most experience here. With my current job as a manager of a swimming pool with several employees underneath me. And when it comes to motivation and getting people going, I actually have a hard time doing that. So I learned a couple things from this chapter and trying to, look up a couple of new ways to motivate my employees, motivate people in general, especially for something like this. A huge event like a tournament that happens to go much later than expected and then starting right at the same time the next day does require some finesse, and it does require some leadership. So if I were in that role, I know that I would probably end up losing a lot of sleep there, which I'm absolutely fine with because I'd be in charge of an NCAA tournament. Chapter 11 with alumni relations. That one was a little bit rough for me. Like, as I touched on at the beginning of the video, I had to draw on a couple of experiences, and I had to utilize everything that you laid out for us. That's simply because I'm not really one for asking people for money. That's just not in my personality. So I guess it's good that I'm learning this now because this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. In Chapter 12, which was support services, I actually have a lot of experience in working and talking with people from these fields when it comes to the NCAA, when it comes to colleges. Athletic trainers, I was friends with a lot of them. I saw what they did, I saw what they had to put up with, and I saw what was necessary for them to do their jobs. So really, in the end, it was just a reflection more so on what I personally saw in my experiences, as well as what I was able to research. More so my own experiences, but the research did come into play every once in a while. Other than that, this was a great module, especially preparing me for necessary things to look at when I do break into the NCAA or into whatever collegiate sport that I see fit. And this learning activity was actually challenging, as I said at the beginning of the video. But other than the challenges, this was a necessary module that I really enjoyed. Short time, though. Really short time compared to the other ones. But that's okay. We got it done. And we're going to move on to the final project now, which is going to be me reflecting on being a new Assistant Athletic Director of Compliance. So hopefully you will enjoy that as much as you've enjoyed my ramblings the past 8 weeks. So see you on the final project.